Hello and welcome to Business Today. I'm Katie Silver. The day has come. US President Donald Trump has announced universal 10% tariffs on all imports into the US. These duties are slated to go into effect on the 5th of April. It's what's being called a watershed moment for global trade. Thank you for joining me, Deborah. First of all, what's your overall reaction to the press conference? And you mentioned Vietnam, Cambodia, some of those, of course, the big winners from Trump's first administration now might really feel the impact. How do you think this is being weighed up across Asia? We've been hearing some reaction from world leaders. Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney saying that they're going to do countermeasures. Italy, Australia's Albanese saying not expected and that this is not an act of a friend. Is this the start of a all-out global trade war? Okay, and in 15 seconds or less, how do you think Beijing will react or respond? Hello and welcome to Business Today. I'm Katie Silver. President Donald Trump unveiled his plan to remake global trade, upending decades of policy. His plan includes a baseline tariff on all imported goods, with higher rates for the countries he called the worst offenders. US stock futures, which indicate how US markets are expected to open, have been sliding since President Trump's sweeping tariff announcement. Investors appear worried that this will escalate a global trade war. The BBC's North America business correspondent Erin Delmore has all the details in this report from Wall Street. Hello and welcome to Business Today. I'm Katie Silver. President Donald Trump has unveiled his plan to remake global trade, upending decades of policy. His plan includes a baseline tariff of 10% on all imported goods, with higher rates for the countries he's called the worst offenders. China, for one, will be hit with a new tariff of 34%. And that's on top of the 20% already imposed in February, meaning that goods coming from China will be hit with a 54% tax when American companies buy them. Now, we've just had a reaction from the Chinese Commerce Ministry saying that they firmly oppose the tariffs and will resolutely take countermeasures to safeguard its interests. They've urged Washington to immediately cancel the tariffs and engage in dialogue. So how will this impact the Chinese economy? Let's bring in Wang Wen in Beijing, who's Dean and Professor of the Chongyang Institute for Financial Studies at Renmin University. Thank you very much for joining me. First of all, that 54% in addition to tariffs from his first term, what do you make of that and how do you think Beijing may retaliate or respond?